Hey, this is Matt from InvestiQuant. Today is Friday, April 17th, 2020, and today is Options Expiration Friday. Last night, the markets got pretty excited on some news about some headway happening with the coronavirus, and we are up sizably this morning coming into the open on Options Expiration Day. So what I want to do is just take a look at opening above some recent highs on Options Expiration Day. And I'm going to run this on all four indices here to begin with. It is set up as a intraday open, so getting long at the open. 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time. We're going to keep it exiting at the close of regular trading hours. This is going to be based on gapping up above the prior day high. And I'm also going to put above the high from 2 days ago. So we're kind of taking out multiple highs here. And then lastly, I'm going to come into market events, and I am going to select Options Expiration Day, and then I will run the study for opening up above the prior day high and above the high from 2 days ago on Options Expiration Day. And what I want to draw your attention to here is this is typically a bearish bias. So ES, only 44% of those closing above the open with this setup. Nasdaq's a bit weaker, YM a bit weaker here, 38%, Russell 34%. So these are typically a bearish scenario looking at Options Expiration Day with this opening criteria. But what I want to do is 3 of the 4 of these indices are still below the 200-day moving average as of the close of yesterday. So I want to look at this when below the 200-day moving average. This is not true for the Nasdaq, but it is true for the other 3 indices. So I'll run this again below the 200-day moving average. And when I do, we do get a smaller sample size that is to be expected when you add more to it. So we're looking at 13 samples in the ES, 13 in the YM, 13 in the Russell. This is not true for the Nasdaq today, so I'm kind of glossing over this one, which is still weak. But the other 3, where it is true, you'll notice they are not nearly as bearish as they were on the overall sample, which means most of the bearish bias was happening above the 200-day moving average, and it is not happening as much below the 200-day moving average. So a takeaway from that, typically this is a bearish scenario, and in a environment where you're below the 200, it's not really holding up as a bearish scenario. These win rates, on average between the 3, which is about 39 samples, there is going to be in the mid to upper 50s. So, hope you found that interesting. Good luck today, guys, and we will see you next time.